Hey, real quick before we get to today's tutorial, I wanted to share the latest addition to the B.Hooked merch shop, a crew neck I Need Yarn sweatshirt. Available in size small through 2XL and 3 different colors, navy, black, and burgundy, it has the same comfort you'd expect from a poly blend sweatshirt. So if you need yarn as much as the rest of us, and you want a cozy shirt to tell the world just how much you need yarn, check the description below for a link to order. And if you do, thanks! Every order goes a long way to support this channel and my mission with B.Hooked, to help you make something that makes you happy. Alright, let's get to it. This plush crochet candy corn is as quick and easy to make as they are cute. Use them as fall decorations, give them to your kid's teacher, or use them as a fall party favor. There are 2 different sizes and each work up in about an hour or less. The step-by-step tutorial is coming up. So for this one, I decided to go with Lion Brand Feels Like Butter yarn, honestly because the orange, yellow, and white colorways in this yarn line are really the perfect shade, and the color is a little muted, which I really liked. It's velvety soft and it's super affordable, which is a big plus if you want to make a bunch of these. Now this yarn is a medium weight, and you can substitute with another medium weight yarn if you want to, but Feels Like Butter is on the lighter side of medium, so if you do substitute with a slightly thicker medium weight yarn, just know that it might be a tad bigger than the measurements suggest in the pattern. No big deal though. Alright, this one starts with a magic ring and 8 half double crochet. So if you're new to the magic ring, loop the yarn around your fingers, slide the hook under both of those loops, and pull the back loop under the first. Then chain once to secure it, and make one more chain. Now we're not going to count this chain as a stitch, so go into making your 8 half double crochet in the loop, and be sure to catch both the tail and the loop in your stitches. When you have all 8 stitches, pull the tail to draw it up, and that finishes the first round. But we're not going to join here. Instead, we'll work in a spiral. So find the first stitch and make a half double crochet there. And since we're working in a spiral, you'll need a stitch marker so that you know this is the first stitch of the round. And then make another half double crochet in the same stitch so you have an increase here. Then make a half double crochet in the next 3 stitches. Then work 2 half double crochet in the next stitch for another increase. And finally, work 1 half double crochet in the last 3 stitches. Alright, for the next round, make 2 half double crochets in the first stitch, then 1 half double crochet in the next 4 stitches, 1 more than the previous round, followed by another increase, or 2 half double crochets in the next, and finally a half double crochet in each of the last 4 stitches. So at the end of this round you should have 12 stitches total, and we'll continue to increase by 2 stitches every single round. The next round, round number 4, follows the same trend. 2 half double crochets in the first stitch, then 1 half double crochet in the next 5 stitches. then 2 half double crochet in the next, and 1 half double crochet in the last 5 stitches for a total of 14. So at the end of the round, don't finish the last stitch. Stop before the last yarn over and pull through. Now to add a new color, you'll do it twice within this project. Just loop over the new yarn, leaving a tail that's long enough to kind of hide in the back, and place that loop on your hook and pull it through to finish the stitch. Then trim the white yarn, you won't need that anymore, and just tie the 2 ends together on the inside so it doesn't work itself back out. Now you can stuff these ends on the inside too. There's really no need to weave them in because we're sealing everything up, so they'll stay hidden on the inside. Now we're continuing with round 5. You'll make 2 half double crochets in the first stitch, 1 half double crochet in the next 6 stitches. Are you seeing the trend yet? Every round starts with an increase, or 2 half double crochets in one, and the number of half double crochets between the increases by 1 stitch every single round. So remember, we started with 3, then we had 4 the next round, and we had 5 the next round, and now we have 6. Then another increase and a half double crochet in the remaining stitches. It's going to continue with that trend throughout this project. So another visual cue for you with this repeat is with the increases, you'll always make your 2 half double crochet in the first stitch of the previous round increase. So this one right here. Now you'll be working with color B, rounds 5 through 11. When you get to that point, it'll look something like this. And just like you saw a moment ago, you'll switch to color C in the last stitch of round 11. Then continue with your repeat rounds 12 through 16 in color C. By the way, I'm working the smaller of the 2 sizes here. The larger size follows the same general repeat within each round, but the number of rounds in each color is different. So if you want to check out the larger pattern, or you want to see some instructions for what you're working here in the smaller size, well, you can find the pattern completely for free on my website. Or if you prefer to have a copy in hand to print or save for later, you can pick up the PDF from my shop. I'll have a link to both options in the description below, so you can do what works best for you. Alright, when you get to the end of the 16th round, your work will look something like this. Remove your marker and make a single crochet in the next stitch, and a slip stitch in the one after that. See, that'll ease the jog down so it's a little cleaner and easier to sew together. Add a few bits of stuffing. Then seam the bottom closed with the tail and a yarn needle. You can do any type of stitch here, really. I like how working back and forth like this just brings the 2 ends together and doesn't create a loop around the 2 like you'd see with a whip stitch. Honestly, as long as you catch all stitches in your seam, whichever seaming method you choose, you should be in good shape. From there, we can just weave in the ends. That's all for now, friend. I hope you enjoyed this quick little project, and be sure to share a photo with me by using hashtag BHooked on Instagram. That's BHooked. I'd love to see your work. Now don't forget to check the description below for links to the pattern if you have any questions at all about the supplies I'm using or the steps or anything like that. Now you'll also find the link to that I Need Yarn sweatshirt you saw before. If that's your jam and you decide to pick one up, I just want to thank you in advance because, as I said before, that will go a long way to supporting this channel and my efforts with B.Hooked. Now one last thing before I go, subscribe if you haven't done so already so I can keep inspiring you to make something that makes you happy. Happy hooking, and I'll see you in the next one.